So this theory is called the social disorganizational theory, and it just states that when individuals, young individuals, who have to take the role of a parent or just an adult figure in their lives and have to take on that burden, and this can be seen happening in very rough parts of town. They have to take on that burden, and that burden becomes too much, and so they start to get involved in the wrong crowds, just gangs or just any other groups that forces them to make really bad decisions. And so when they get involved with those groups or gangs, that leads to violence, and then violence leads to crimes, and then crimes can lead to murder, and then they are sent to death row or they can be sent to death row for whatever crime that they have committed. And so I think we have to look at our younger generation as well when dealing with the problem of just people being convicted of crimes such as murder. We have to make sure that they are in schools and are getting a good education so they can stay off the streets and out of bad groups such as gangs. And some people also question whether or not counseling does work. And there was a study done by the Death Row Information Center, and it states that before cognitive behavioral therapy, there are over 90% of people going and getting rearrested. But after therapy, that number dropped to about 81%. And then there were over about 82% of people going back to jail after getting out of jail. And that number dropped to about 61% after receiving cognitive behavioral therapy. So these are very small numbers, but I believe that with more pushing to promote therapy in jails, and once people get out of jail or get dropped of their charges, I think the push to have them receive therapy will drop these numbers even lower. So in this presentation today, I hope I influenced your decision on instead of choosing lethal injection as a justified form of punishment, I hope you take the stance of what Matthew 5:39 says is when someone hits you in the right cheek, turn and give them your other.